Hi, this is Melanie with the Calcasieu Parish Public Library. Today I will show you how to make a cartoony werewolf using a simple grid. To draw your werewolf, you will need pencil, paper, an eraser, a ruler, an ink pen or a thin marker, and if you want to color your werewolf, you will need pencil colors or markers. First, we will be making a 6" by 6" grid so that we can copy the drawing. So you will end up with a 6" square that is made up of 4 3" squares. So first we have to make our grid. The easiest way to measure it out is to line it up, make a mark at 3 and 6, line it up on the opposite side, put it at 0 and 3, and we'll do this side. Put a mark at 3 and at 6. And on the opposite, make a mark at 0 and 3. Then you just connect your marks that you made. And you have your grid. And this is extra. This is your good grid. Now that we have a grid, we're ready to actually draw. I have printed out a copy of my original werewolf drawing, but for you, I'll put a copy of this up on the screen after this demonstration. So that way you can just pause it on this picture and draw your werewolf from that. So I'm going to put mine off to the side. You probably can't see all of it, but that's what I'm copying. And since we're copying from a grid, it doesn't really matter what part we draw first. I kind of just lay out basic shapes first and then do the details. And you can start with other parts of the drawing if you want to, it doesn't really matter. With the grid, I can see how close I'm getting to my original drawing. Another thing, you can use your pencil to see where things line up. I'm trying to keep my negative space the same between the tail and the arm, like on this. The space that's empty or between two objects is negative space, and that's what you look at a lot whenever you draw. Now I'm finished with my new drawing. As you can see, even though I drew the original, they aren't exactly the same. And for this video, I didn't bother to copy the fur exactly like on this one. I just kind of had fun with it. So you don't have to make every little thing exactly the same to make it look right. So now I'm ready to ink. I'm using a fine point marker, but you can use a ballpoint pen if you want to. Now I've finished inking my drawing. I'm going to wait at least 10 minutes before I erase the pencil lines because I don't want to smudge the ink. So I recommend waiting at least 10 to 15 minutes before you erase your lines. Now that you erased your pencil lines, you're ready to color. I would recommend using pencil colors or markers. If you decide to use markers, you may need one with a fine point to be able to get details like the tips of the fur. This is my example of a colored drawing. I used pencil colors, and I started with the yellow color first so that I would avoid smudges with the brown. This is just one example of how you can color the werewolf. You can, of course, make it any color you want, or you could put a pattern in his coat. Pause the video on this picture to draw your own werewolf. Thank you for joining me for this Crafternoon. I hope you have fun making your drawing. Remember, you can use the grid method to copy any drawing or photograph that you see. Happy Halloween and enjoy the fall weather. See you next time.